Hello there and welcome back to another video of F1 23. Today we are at the Singapore Grand Prix, a street circuit, very enjoyable to drive, sometimes at least. And it is round number 10 as we are on our first run quite early on the session, as there is some rain expecting at the end of the session, so trying to set a banker lap just before that. Anyway, we are running the new layout. As there is no chicane normally after this left-hander there's a chicane going to the right and under the tunnel, but now it's just a straight going onto a chicane. And we hit the boat, apex is quite well, a bit slowly, but it's the first lap so that's alright. And up to the line we go, it's a 1:29.4 and that puts us on pole because I think we are the first ones to come out. But as we are starting our second and final run, it is down to P9 as Fake Mano sets the fastest lap. He hasn't been quite rapid this last couple of races, but in down after first couple of turns, just a bit of time gained, not a lot too, but here we should gain quite a lot early on total. DRS wide open and it's 1/10 improvement. Staying as close here as possible to the wall, braking just after the 100-meter board, hitting the apexes really well, touching the curbs, and it's a 10th.5 already. Make it 2 as we go to the right-hander, now into the left-hander, just a little tap on the brakes and then full throttle again. Not the greatest exit as we're losing quite a lot of time. Here down to 5th gear, over the curb, full throttle into 4th, again full throttle, little lift off. And then back again, braking into 3rd, a overtaking opportunity sometimes, but as we start going it's already a 10th improvement, so we've lost just a little bit of time in sector 2, but now last sector we're getting a bit better exit than before. Staying as closer to the wall, braking just after the 100-meter board, hitting the apex into 3rd, 4th gear and then full throttle again. It's 3/10 improvement, little lift and up to the line we go. GOS open and that is only good enough for P8. Surprising. So Span gets pole with Fake Mano, followed by Kiosh, Francis in P4, our teammate in P5, PK and SV on next. Then is me in P8, Madboy the Aston up P9. Then I've sold Callas, Flair, Alec, Summers and Ginge. And yeah, it will be a very interesting race as there is some rain predicting at the start of it at least. So yeah, it's going to be a very fun one and a very long one. As you can see, full wet weather, which is quite a lot. First time I think this season, or in 2 seasons even. As changing the strategy to be onto the intermediates halfway through, as that's when the rain should lighten up. But anyway, it's 1 light, 2 lights, 3 lights, 4 lights, 5 lights, and it's go time. We get an alright start, not the worst. Our teammate covers us up. It's 3, 4 whites now to turn 1. We go very late. We go even off track as the Ferrari has spun. And that moves us up to P3. So somehow we've managed to do that, which is absolutely simply lovely as we're going side by side with our teammate. But he's going for the switchback as we almost lose the rear. You see that a lot of today. And we let our teammate go through as he is faster than us. But on to lap number 2, we almost lose the rear once again. And this allows for PK, Ryan Good, to get past as we almost lose it again. And now SV in the Red Bull, side by side we go into turn 1. And we outbrake him and we managed to stay into P5. On to lap number 3, we are fast forwarding a little bit as SV goes into the wall and a VAC is deployed. And it was something very interestingly. We are quite above the green and we drop now below red. And the safety car is deployed and we get a drive-through, so our race is absolutely ruined. But on the end of it, we've boxed onto Inter's P13, and yet we need to do our drive through, so that is just horrible, to say the least, as we have some weird restart. We get past Chudders, but it's an illegal overtake, so we have to let him go. But yeah, going around the outside of Toby, no, but there is Summers. He's looking on the inside and he probably get a position. And we're down to P15 as Ben gets past us. The pole sitter, what is he doing there? Okay, very interesting as side by side they go. We're even making contact as those yellow flags. I think Fake Mano, I think he got off the track. Oh no, he's behind us. Somebody went off, I think. As Fake Mano gets ahead, and we are taking it careful, not trying to get any ring damage. Otherwise, that would be pretty bad, to say the least. But anyway, on to lap number 11. We caught up to the back of the group again as somebody spun after serving our drive through. I think there was one VSC and they hold up each other very much as a safety car has been deployed. And on to lap number 16, on to 17, a second safety car restart is happening as we're going very slowly for some reason. But yeah. Somebody goes into the pits already, so that will move us up to P11, and a decent safety car restart is it. Not the worst, not the best, but hey, that's me. I can't do restarts for a shit. As Flair sends it down the inside, we left him some space. We are looking on the outside of the Alpine, but that is not really working. But we're now going to send it on Ginge. And we're still side by side on the exit, but he gets just past us. Better is it? But on to lap number 17. It's 3 wide. We almost lose the rear fences in the AI. So that is one position extra for us. Up to P10. We have a look on the outside, but that is it. But now Flair on the inside. Will he get past? Yes, he will. But now 2 cars, we're still side by side. We do have some better traction out of last corner, but now going side by side, but we almost lose the rear once again. And we lose a position as Toby is now pushing us. He is on the inside, but I will keep it the inside line as there's another safety car deployed. And we will be boxing onto the medium compound of tires. So it is a 10 lap race, 10 position. And yeah, no pit stop scheduled until the end as we get a alright up to P9 somebody box. We get an alright restart. Not the best, taking quite a lot of curb into turn 1, maybe a bit too much for my liking as we covered off Toby's attack. But on to lap number 24, we hit the back of the Ferrari and we've made him spun. So that's a 5-second penalty for us. But yeah, not all too bad. As we are now on the back of Luke, number 26 for P7. He has no ERS left. With DRS and ERS, we fly past him. Should have not used that much ERS, but anyway, up to P7 we go. And next one is Madboy. Madboy and Ginge, as Madboy, no ERS left, but he's going down the inside of Ginge, side by side they go, pushing each other, and we have better traction on both of them, so we are using our ERS on the outside. He squeezes right up to the wall, but we manage to evade any damage as we 3 right into the chicane. This isn't good, and Madboy has been spun round, and we get past Ginge, so that is P5 for us. And yeah, that will be it. We catch up to Flair, but it's too late. He finishes P4, I will be P5. A beautiful race, really. Skios wins it, and Span followed by our teammate and then us. We get a 5-second penalty, but Flair gets 10 seconds, so that is race gone. So we have been promoted to P4, followed by Summers, then Flair, then Fake Mano, Ginge, PK, Toby, Noodle, Francis, Madboy, and Chudders. Luke has been lapped to 23 laps, according to the system. But yeah, a very close one indeed. More 1 hour of racing, which is quite long for 50% race. But onto the drivers' standings we go. Kiosh wins the Drivers' Championship with Spen and PK fighting for P2. Then he's followed by Thomas, Francis, Madboy, and then is me gaining 1 position. Luke, Flair, and Fake Mano behind with Ginge and Kieran finishing off this list. But yeah, 2 races left after this. Brazil and Mexico, so 50 points only available. So Kiosh is champion. But onto the constructors, Alpine are last with 1 point less than Haas. Then is Alfa Romeo, Mercedes, Red Bull, McLaren, Williams, Aston Martin, and Alpha Tauri and Ferrari. We are 1 point of each other, so that should be very close to the next weekend. And it's gonna be a fight until the end. That's what I can say for. But anyway, thank you for watching and see you next time. Bye bye.